Babar Azam?
Yeah, he's obviously been world class for a long time, and if I'm not mistaken, he's the fastest man to 5,000 ODI runs. So a huge achievement for Bubba, and I suppose the way he batted and constructed that innings, he was able to put us under pressure and get that total.
Hey Matt, this is Behram Qazi from Grassroots Cricket.
Hi.
First of all, of course, commiserations for losing 4-0 and being 4-0 down in the series. But personally, you've had a great series. You've been the pick of the New Zealand attack. And in a World Cup year, where you were a senior member of the squad now, how much confidence will you draw from your performances here in Pakistan, particularly given that the World Cup is in Asia as well?
Yeah, I think obviously coming here in different conditions, you want to test yourself against what is a really strong Pakistan side, and yeah, it's a shame that we haven't had the success that we wanted to, but we've actually grown in a lot of areas, and we've been able to give experience to a number of guys as well, which is great, and guys are learning, and even though it's never nice not to win, but we're definitely taking some positives out of this tour so far, and we've still got one game to go, and hopefully we can put that performance together.
Matt, you have taken a wonderful catch today. Tell us about that catch, and what are the takeaways from this series, especially you couldn't win the series, but what are the takeaways to go for the World Cup?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no, it was nice to, I think, yeah, to take the catch, obviously great, because out here, the way that Pakistan have been batting, the only way to really stop the flow of runs is by taking wickets and then squeeze on that new batsman. So I think that was probably the pleasing thing, was that gave us a little bit of momentum for that before that death phase to try restrict them as best we could. Yeah.
Yep, straight down the grounds here.
Hi Matt, how are you? Tell me, you have bowled on this wicket as well and previous wicket in this ground as well. Both times you picked up 3 wickets. So tell me about the difference between yesterday's wicket at National Bank Cricket Arena and today's wicket.
What was the difference between yesterday's wicket and this one? Yeah, it was. I think today was probably a better service. The ball seemed to kiss on a little bit better, especially up front. So I think it was a good challenge for us out there today, and I think we bowled well in periods, but at the end of the day, Pakistan, they finished the innings off really strong, which gave them a little bit of momentum going into that break, and I thought the way we batted as well was brilliant, the way we could start off. We weren't too far off where Pakistan were in the first 10 overs, and we were kind of close to where they were going, but unfortunately for us, we lost wickets at probably key times, and that's, I suppose, through the pressure that Pakistan were able to do with the ball. They know these conditions very well, and they know how to create pressure, and I think that's probably been the difference in both these games, is the way that Pakistan have played in their own conditions have just been slightly ahead, and it's something that we're learning from, and we want to take more into this last game and hopefully just keep growing as a side.
All right, last couple. Yep, stand here.
You mentioned that New Zealand lost wickets at regular intervals. So where do you think, what specific moment do you think was the turning point of the game today?
Yeah, it's hard to say where the turning point was, because I think there was periods where we were going really well, and we were chasing, and I think the way we were going about it, we were keeping up with the run rate, and we still had wickets in hand, and then the way that Pakistan were bowling, they were creating pressure, and they obviously got those key wickets at key times, and we've talked about that throughout this series. It's really hard to start out here, and when you lose a wicket, the ability that Pakistan have been able to create that pressure has been obviously very challenging, and we need to just keep trying to put those partnerships together and take it a bit deeper.
Matt, a lot of talk about the New Zealand without 7-8 key players, and especially when Pakistan win convincingly now 4-0. On your views on that, 7-8 players missing also. It's a World Cup year, World Cup in India, and you are playing in Pakistan. So how much you talk about in the camp about the World Cup preparation, the pitches were same, of course the spinner's role, the variations, the batsman adaptation and everything?
Yeah, I think first and foremost our focus has been on this tour. I think we're coming here to Pakistan to challenge ourselves and to compete the best that we can, and I think the way that we've shown growth in different areas with bat and ball has been some great things to take out, but it's just putting it all together, and I think there's obviously it's frustrating. You want to be 4-0, but sometimes you've got to give kudos to the way that Pakistan have been playing their cricket. They're obviously #1 in the world at the moment, and they're in their home conditions, and they've been able to really adapt to these conditions and put the squeeze on at key moments, and those key moments that you lose, they have a reflection at the end of the game. So yeah, sometimes you've got to tip your hat to a good side.
All right, the final question, then we'll pass it to Hassan.
Just the addition to his question that Pakistan will be playing the World Cup, and you have played 4 one-day international with Pakistan. How you rate Pakistan team for the extravaganza? Now the World Cup coming up, not very far away. How you rate Pakistan team for the World Cup?
Very strong side. I mean, Pakistan have been playing some great cricket for a long time now, and it's no surprise that they're up there with the best of the world at the moment. So we knew that coming here, it was going to be a challenge coming in to a full-strength Pakistan side, and I think they proved that today of where they're at. They're playing some really good cricket, and yeah, it was yeah.
Cool. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Matt.
All right. Thank you.